Right. Welcome back to Talking Points. My name is Levi Kones. Tonight we are having a discussion with Dr. David Matsanga, matters to do with political happenings of the week. And of course, asking the big question, the pandemic versus the corruption. Who needs to answer for that? Where does the buck stop? You know, they say famously that the president for the US, Franklin Roosevelt.
Yes.
Famously, when he came into office, he put up a sign on his table that said, "The buck stops here." In other words, the responsibility, the blame game, this is where it ends. If people are complaining about this or that, he said, if there's a problem in this government, happened, yo.
How long does it take to
Maneno
reach?
inaisha.
How long
Sasa.
does it take to reach there?
Eh?
It takes steps.
Sasa sisi,
One of the
we
steps.
pass
No,
blame.
wait.
We are.
One of the steps is to arrest Joan, sack him, arrest him, charge him for negligence. And then find out. That's what the parliament is finding out. But you can't just blame Mutahi Kagwe because you hate him. You can't blame Susan Mochache because you hate them. Just blame them. Where did they go wrong? When the pandemic struck,
Yes.
everybody was in a panic. Today I was listening to Mutahi Kagwe during that time. I listened to Mutahi Kagwe. He said that even the MPs said these things started around February. Mutahi Kagwe was not in office. He had just entered the office. Some of the things that are happening, like the purchases in Kemsa, were there before. This man had bought these things beyond. Some of the money they have actually bought. But one of the things I want to ask Kenyans, do you know when COVID-19 will go away? Do you know?
We don't know.
Then you know what? If you have got your equipment, keep them.
Yeah.
I don't see why people are fixing people who have overbought equipment. America has booked all testing things, all of them. You can't get them in the world right now. Try to Google even to get 10
And yet they say there could be a second
for
wave.
Country. And it could be the second, it could be the third, it could be the fourth wave. You never know. And I want to take this opportunity to warn Mr. Magoha, Professor Magoha, don't listen to people to bring people's children back to these poor schools here. Start with university students who can look after themselves. I don't see education running away. We have lost a year. Let the people's children suffer with them at home. These teachers, some of them who don't even wash hands themselves, you are going to bring people's children and hand them over? No. Not me. On this one,
It's a difficult question, you know. But
yes, I disagree.
yeah.
You can lose education. Some of us started education to go to the university, to the highest level master's degree, to get 2 master's degree, which I have. When I was even in the 40s. Yes. And then went further.
It's never too late.
It is never too late. Yeah. Education does not go away. Why are you bringing, we have already lost the year. Why are you bringing the children, then Christmas, they go home after they have got COVID?
And yet the pandemic is real. Moses Kuria
Mheshimiwa
has just said that...
I want to take this opportunity to...
In fact, quick recovery, Mheshimiwa.
Quick recovery to my, this younger man. I don't call him Mheshimiwa. This younger man, Moses.
He's a Mheshimiwa.
No,
it's
Moses
a title.
Kuria.
Yes.
This is my man whom I used to whip. In 2002, when I was working for Sky News. These are the people who could come to Intercontinental to ask for lunch. He's not my young man.
At least he's pointed out one,
and he's a good man.
That the thing is real.
I want him to recover quickly. The jokes he has made, he has been making. You see the problem? Recover quickly and come back. Moses Kuria, I wish you quick recovery.
Yeah, it's for 27 days, he said.
You see, 27 is not very good. And also stop drinking too much. Drink and eat. You drink and think beer is going away. Some of these things we speak openly. Why do you hammer these things until the nightclub, until morning? Go home and cook food, eat. Some of us cook our own food.
And take ginger.
And no, look at some of us, people blame me, we are busy, we are dead. I cook my food, bwana. Staki kukunywa huko tena unakuja na njaa unalala bila kukula. Yes. So let the thing come and find you. You fight with it.
Right.
If God has said it to go, you can go.
So very quickly, before our time is up, Senate put up a select committee. They were supposed to come up with...
What did I tell you?
With solutions.
No,
there's no white smoke.
What did I tell you?
As of yet.
Last
As
week.
of yet.
Last
As
week.
of yet. In fact,
you look at your videos last week. I told you. There is no way they will come out with a solution.
you said return to the old. Let's think about it later.
No, just postpone the whole thing. Keep off. I'm a conflict resolution man. I studied conflict resolution, manage triggers of conflict, how to prevent conflict. I am now telling the government of Kenya, through this media now, prevent that conflict, put that motion away. Give the money to the old formula you had. Because there are certain people who have exploited it. They want to cause chaos to President Uhuru Kenyatta.
So come back to the table after a while.
Yes. It can come back in 2022, 2023. Is there anything wrong? Are you not, if the counties are getting the same money, there is no way you can get money from Nairobi and take to somewhere where it's not needed.
And of course, when Mwananchi was already concerned.
Well, yes, you take money from electorate. Mandago has so many things that cannot be done. The people there, the population want those things. But because the money has been given very little. I give the example of Mandago because it's one of my friends. Mandago, when we meet, we start laughing from a distance. Very good man. I like the way he speaks. During those crises, he spoke like Matsanga. He's a younger guy, but he spoke like me. I was very impressed with the type of speaking.
Yeah. So then, also this week, political temperatures are really heating up.
On what?
There are claims that, the deputy president was ejected from a webinar.
Webinar where?
The one that was held recently.
Where?
Dennis Itumbi and co. have
name?
suggested.
Don't bring names
have
here.
Suggested.
Please, there are names that the deputy president is a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Don't bring in some names. What name are you talking about? Itumbi? Who is Itumbi? Can he even write a policy paper?
All right. Moving on.
No. Don't bring in the name of a deputy president here. What did he do? Who injected him from
No, that was Dennis Itumbi who said that.
Who? Why?
Who said that he was ejected from a webinar. Said that today. And I was telling you as a matter of fact in terms of the political happenings of the week.
That he was ejected from where?
From a webinar.
Well, I don't work in the State House.
And he says that,
So I'm not a worker in the State House. Can we have another engagement that helps Kenyans in terms of our talk here so that we can, find the solutions to some of these things?
All right, so let's then find solutions, because when we were finding solutions,
yes,
you were busy dodging my questions around the solutions.
Yes, let me see.
Yeah?
Ask you one. Talking point, I have told you corruption. The guy
talking points.
They are
back to the same, because we are going to go and end the story, because this particular discussion was supposed to be about corruption.
Yes.
And corruption it is. We have had factions say that, government is, that those who are in government or perceived to be the government guys now are the ones who are eating the most and blocking others from eating. And then they're also blaming, government side also blaming the others, saying these are the guys have been eating, they are only jealous of the eating that is going on.
Eating is there now? Who's eating what?
Can you confidently tell people here tonight that no money has been stolen?
Money to be stolen?
Yeah.
If it is stolen, people will go down to jail.
That's not answering the question, Dr.
I've answered it.
You've just evaded it like
no, okay. Tactful. Money,
just
I have told you last week, and I'm like, when you oppose a teacher, it's like opposing, when Jesus was teaching, he was opposed. I'm not Jesus. I'm a human being like you. I told you variation of prices. And that's what the parliament should look at. What prices did they buy in February in January. And what are the prices? Did they buy when the goods demand, supply, and delivery? Demand supply was high for masks, for ventilators. Later on, the demand dropped. Later on, the government started manufacturing its own masks. What do you do with the masks that you have bought so high from Dubai? I don't do tenders in these third world countries. Never. David Nyakorach Matsanga, I don't. I'm sorry. Because they spoil your name for nothing. You have delivered the masks, and then tomorrow, the government says you need to manufacture masks from Eldoret. That Kikoi. Is it Kikoi factory? There is a good factory. It appears you don't even know your own area.
It's called Rivertex.
Rivertex. You produce at a lower price. Now you, the government official who has bought these masks at a higher price, competing with an American, what do? That's why I told you, I wrote a paper and told you.
You tell the truth to begin with.
Variation of pricing.
You become transparent, you tell the truth. We are living, look, Dr.
And what they have just done, what they did during their time today.
Some time ago, the president directed that IFMIS should be computerized and people should know exactly who is tendering. And we should be able to go on our website and find out who has tendered and how much have they tendered for. And what are they going to be supplying. He said that 3 years ago. He's still president, it hasn't changed.
Yeah, that is now when you must revamp your cabinet. How many times you and me have cried here for the president to revamp the cabinet? How many times have I told you here that most of the parastatals are rotten? You and me. How many? Can you count?
Many.
I've been on your show telling the only thing you cannot do. I even brought a word called perestroika. And you asked me what is perestroika? Glass notes. You don't do perestroika. Just leave halfway. Sweep the place. The president at the moment needs a leaner cabinet, a smaller cabinet. People who are trusted, people who can deliver. Not these people who one leg is here, one leg is there. Amassing wealth knowing that 2022 is coming, they are no longer here. You need people who are going to be with you to deliver a legacy. The president needs a legacy of unity or purpose. I'm not a Kenyan, but I cry for that unity.
And that will be your final word tonight.
Yes, I am not a Kenyan, but I cry for unity of purpose. Uganda might not be as perfect as it is because someone has sat on several things. But he has left, there is one thing it has, unity. You don't call a Ugandan by tribe. You people here are still calling each other by tribe. And then you want to go to an election with Chebukati as the IEBC chairman. You are bringing chaos. Don't try this election. Don't. If you have not cleaned the electoral mechanisms, let me say it here. Any scholar who has read political science of this level like Matsanga, whom we can do an exam and I beat you, or you beat me. You can't do the Kenyan election without overhauling the electoral mechanisms. You better not to try it. I'm struggling with international agencies that want to kill Africa. Let us not find each other on a plane again.
Indeed, let us not. That's your parting shot, Daktari. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.
We appreciate you as always. And thank you for watching Talking Points every Wednesday, same time, same place, right here on CAST TV. Stay tuned for more wonderful programming from us. And do have yourself a wonderful night. Take care. Do remember, as Daktari has just said, we're not out of the woods yet. So maintain social distance. Put on your mask.
Wear the mask.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Don't let your guard down.
Don't go out unnecessary. Stay home if necessary.
Stay home, yeah.
Yes.
Where necessary, stay home.
Yes, when necessary. Don't walk out unnecessary.
Usi tange tange.
Yes. Kutanga tanga. Why are you saying tanga tanga? Say the real one.
It is the word.
Don't tanga tanga.
Well, that's not good night. God bless you. See you next week.